Okay, ready? On four. Four. Down, 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 down. I used to think so you was a president. Used to think that it was out of sight. Welcome in. Alright, so we did the first video there outside. And I noticed yesterday with the driving, in the beginning was a little bit of I don't know if anyone tuned in and listened to it. It's just so weird too. I could never understand that concept there. I was gonna go down, check out that other location, but I don't know, I just got a bad feeling. Just a gut feeling. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna go look for trouble. I mean, I avoided it. It's on the opener there. I don't think it would have been trouble. I just think awkwardness, but I've been fortunate enough. I've been lucky. Let's go to see what's the news. Spot check on, give us something here, because we need something to feed off of, basically. I mean, think about it. All right, let's hear what they're talking about. I mean, think about it. What are you supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do? I have something, and I bounce off it. Again, I was honest. The show's, this has been dead for a while. It's just been dead. And, they got a lot of ambulance, emergency vehicles up there, as always. Always do. Matter of fact, yesterday, we'll find a location. But yesterday morning when I was leaving, it was I remember hearing all kinds of fire trucks, and there was a parade of them coming down Spring Avenue, all with their high beams on. It's all 4 o'clock in the morning, right around this time.
This is going to have to be repeated again and again and again. Every single positive accomplishment by the president, and most of them have been greatly positive. You look at what's going on right now with the economy, it's strong, very strong. There really is, I think, very little political backlash right now over any...
I thought about that, I thought about this morning when I was reaching in for a CD in the glove box. The people are just getting up and they just have everything. I was kidding around with Bill. Bill owns a store down here where I get the shell peanuts, and a few days ago he had some kind of post. He's I didn't have any rich parents. I gotta get up and work. If I don't work, I don't eat or anything or whatever. I was just kidding around with him on that. We always were, to bring somebody in just to help us out. A laugh. A good laugh, or not even a laugh, but truths.
Truck here, now offering light repair, tire service.
What do you think I'm feeling day by day? Alright. Alright, the car is acting peculiar now. It's acting like a UFO. Or I don't know, or it's struck by aliens. Aliens. Well, thanks for choosing us. And just going over some of the things that we did, some of the ideas that we once had. I remember 2 days worth of shows where we were doing the bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge. But it's like the Barry Manilow song. You probably don't know Barry Manilow. But anyways, there is this thing we heard, this college. I mean, a lot of the colleges, public speaking courses. I mean, people are now they're able to opt out if it's too much for them. Creates too much tension or anxiety. So they don't have to do it. I think this day and age, if you're not able to stand up and speak for yourself, I mean, the silent types do okay. I guess. I'm just saying, starting off. I mean, it should be a thing, you know. I mean, people, we should be training, like, people over here to be able to stand up for themselves and talk. I mean, in a good way, not just where it's just like you're wasting time, where you're talking about things that got us here. I mean, don't you want to just get up, have these things, be able to pick out which CD you want, be able to, like, to go over to California or Kentucky or Beijing or China or Italy or the Antarctic, anything, whatever you want to do, you know, for the citizens. You know, we seen this one light worker. We looked at the exchange that she had. She's like, you know, there should be no borders. You know, love knows no borders. Love knows no borders. You know, it's wrong to question people, you know. Just have it open. Have it open. Come on in. What is it you need? You know? You also have to have structure. You have to have structure. You know? I mean, if you're somewhere where you don't have to worry about it, you can say whatever you want. You're in a fairy tale. Well, what about the people that are down here fighting with one another, basically? There was a Glenn Beck video when I first got on Facebook. Thought it was hilarious. You know, there was a lot of things in there. You know, the duck started being paranoid about everybody around him. Like closing in. You know, we once had things go one way, and yes, there was a march to stop. You know, it's been going. That's what the whole thing has been about. For some reason, they just want to destroy this concept. It's not about color, it's not about gender, it's not about religion, it's not about none of those things. People around here are very much diverse. They don't, and they're giving. They don't need to be lectured on it all the time and stuff like that. They know. They have respect. They don't need it jammed down their throats. They don't need little incidents here saying, well, look, it's these people. It's these people. These are the ones. You know, everybody, I mean, let's cut to the chase. Everybody knows. They just choose not to, like, get involved in it. They don't have to. They're out having fun. But like I said yesterday, you know, I mean, sometimes if you don't stand up, if you don't speak, you know, well, then they have you. They have you. They don't have to worry about you. You're not a threat. They like you. Because you're starting to sing, you're starting to talk, starting to act like them. You know, placing people here, placing people there, putting people up against one another. You know, so they can go out and they can just, and the news makes it acceptable. This is our news. That's why half the time I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where to start anymore. The more I listen to it, the more my brain rots. It rots. Right there. Just listen to it. Just rots. I mean, I just want it to explode. But I find some news sources that, like, you know, it just calms me down a little bit. It's like, oh, okay. Rationale. Let's use a little bit of rationale here. You know, instead of this theory, instead of this way of going about it. Thank you. You've all been nice.